This is Silent Hill. We're on Xbox Series X taking a look at this HD collection pack. So we're starting with Silent Hill 2, then we'll be showing off Silent Hill 3 so you can kind of see both of them in action. So this is more of just a gameplay. I don't have much knowledge of the series, kind of jumping in here freshly and taking a look at the two games and just sort of presenting what they're like, how they're running, and everything like that. So this was a very interesting package because from what I understand, it's very much more of a port as opposed to being any sort of engaging remaster or anything like that. So what you're doing in it is it's controlled angles, it's a native 720p, I believe a 30 FPS target. There is no auto HDR support in the game, so it doesn't look any different, but it does obviously run quite smoothly. So what you're doing in the game is you're kind of coming in here and you are trying to figure out what's going on. You're looking for someone, and I think a lot of people are that come to this place. And yeah, I really don't have context for this series. That's why we're just kind of giving you a general outline of it, and again showing a little bit of it. Kind of running in action. It's definitely one of those older sort of forced perspective games where you're kind of moving along and taking in the sights. So as you can tell, the game, the trees do not hold up that well. From what I understand, what I've read and what I've seen of it in the past, this was kind of a lazier port. Why are we not going to this place? Are we not allowed to go here yet? There we go. Jeez. So yeah, they kind of just reused a lot of the assets, or all of the assets basically, and they didn't really do anything new with it, which is a bit of a shame because if they had, this would obviously hold up, I think, a lot better nowadays in comparison to it. It's not bad. So we've got the fog here, and obviously it's a thick fog that adds a nice little ambience. I'm gonna be honest, I played through this bit just beforehand, but I literally thought that the game just had a walking feature. So I literally walked through this, and it took me forever. And then I discovered there's sprint because I was trying different buttons, and I was like, what? Why doesn't it tell you about this? It was just meandering, walking all slowly through the thing. So yeah, that's why I kind of know what I'm doing now on this one. It's just kind of humorous because I was like, are you kidding me? I could have ran this whole time, because it was just the most mundanely boring walk in the fog that I ever had. It took so long. I was like, what is going on here? To get to this point took me I think 10 minutes or something, because I was just walking. What is it? A weird feeling. So yeah, we're overwriting that data. Anyways, the game itself, we're using the original voices. So this one has both the authentic classic voices, and it's also got remastered ones. The Silent Hill 3 doesn't have that. We're showing Silent Hill 3 afterwards, in case you were wondering, just so you can see what they're both running like, and getting an idea of that one. So yeah, this is kind of a weird, white glow that's burning my eyes out at this hour of night. It's definitely a weird package, because it's not really, I think, the collection that fans deserved, and I don't know if we'll ever get anything better from this series going forward. I know there's a lot of hope that there's more coming, but I don't know if I necessarily believe that. And hopefully someday, we can see this revisited maybe. I think that would be cool. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of an interesting setup, I guess. You're going to Silent Hill. It's a horror game. From forced perspective, obviously you're seeing with the different angles when we're moving through things. That's how they set the horror up. I mean, if they were to redo this, we'd obviously need it'd probably be a little bit more action driven, more modern. I do notice some hitching here or there with the game, but I mean, performance is probably as maxed out as it's going to be at this point in time, right? It's probably like that even on the one, but here we're looking at this. It doesn't necessarily look great. It looks very, very aged. Something wrong with it. What's wrong with this town? The assets, and I don't know if fog is necessarily hiding loading, or they used to use fog back in the day. Turok's a good example of it. In order the rendering and stuff like that, the backdrop, they fogged it out, which kind of works for this game because it's supposed to be all spooky and scary. Of course you're not. He just doesn't care.
I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous.
Maybe we should go together and not leave this poor lady in the middle of this creepy I don't know. What is she even doing out here? This creepy
I'm
grave
looking
site
for someone.
in the fog.
Who is it?
You don't want to
Someone
know.
very important to me.
But I can't remember who they
I'd
are.
do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother.
Maybe you should look together.
It's been so long since I've seen her.
Because when you enter Silent
my
Hill,
father and
you
brother.
never leave.
I can't find them either.
Are they in the ground?
I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
No, it's not. Okay.
Hope
Good
you
luck.
find them.
Yeah, you too.
See you, random lady that I ran into. Good luck. Maybe could have taken me to town or something like that. Yeah, but I literally like just walked the whole time when I could have been sprinting. Obviously, you're seeing like loading, you know, improved instant. You just get to new areas, which is expected considering how old this game is. But yeah, it's kind of neat. It definitely is a fascinating title in regards to, you know, what it presents and the scope of it. It's definitely one with a lot of history and legacy. And hopefully someday we get some sort of, I don't know, at least an upgraded remastered package or something like that. Because it can be pretty rough around the edges. I don't know if you're seeing that because of this clearly high resolution volumetric fog that's out there. Just kidding. But, you know, some of the items and stuff like that, it looks really, like everything just looks really plain and old looking and bland and very polygonish, which is a bit of a shame because I know this is such a series with a rich history of horror and gaming, and I think it deserved a little bit more. But we're mostly just trying to show off, you know, a bit of this one, a bit of the next one, just so you get an idea of the running really is the big thing here. Ooh. What do we got? And I don't really have a Silent Hill expert, so it's a little bit harder to dive into this one. Oh, so ominous. That really thick fog. So scary. Oh yeah, I was gonna make a joke about like a ranch we passed quite a while back, but you know, whatever. The controls are awkward too, but I mean that's just kind of the realm of the movement of these fixed camera angles, am I right? This is so awkward. Why are you having me run this way? I don't like it. You can't really see what's coming up on you, right? Just like the movement and stuff is so odd, but I'm excited to be in this town. This town that's super creepy, but somehow they've been able to actually build up like structures of a regular city, which is fascinating because I think this one's got like a long lore of it, or you know, long lore history. But you know, they somehow built it up, so that's cool. Good for them. Danger road construction. Who's doing the road construction? That's a good question. Is that like a canal in the middle? I don't know. Sure, we'll get where we're going soon. It's definitely a bit of a neat situation. Okay, let's keep rolling. I don't know, it's running fine. I mean, aside from like the issues and stuff I imagine you'll have, well, you know, the kind of pop up, I think, you know, it's kind of a good way to check this out. Why was their tire screeching there? Am I going the right way? Who knows? This thick fog. I actually like fog like this in real life. I find it kind of fascinating, you know, a little bit different, a little bit more interesting to move through and experience. Oh, it's blood, I think. Oh, is it a zombie? Yeah, we should probably ignore it, right? Or we should run right into it and see what it's got, like, you know, what it's doing. Oh, it's gone. Okay. Nothing to see here, guys. Oh, there's more. I got a bad feeling about this. This hill is way too silent. What are we going to come across? Oh, looks like it goes down this way. But what is it trying to have me find? Apparently Nearly a yard of blood. Got a health drink. That is some really realistic blood.